Hi my lovelies, welcome back. You may have noticed I've changed my name from the Spiritual Associate Tarot to Tanya, which is moi, to the Media Psychic Reader. This is because I will be joining one of the UK's largest psychic reading teams. When I come back from a holiday. I am due to go away very shortly. So thanks for coming back. I'm really pleased to see you. I can't believe we're doing March readings already. You know, the time is just flying by. But the great thing about March is spring is in the air. So we all enjoy spring. Okay, my lovelies, as usual, I will be starting off your reading with a card from the Elemental Power and then looking at the Gilded Tarot for your messages for the month of March. I will be asking my guides to connect with your guides, and we'll also take a look at a couple of the intuition cards I have here. So the first card out, things not turning out how you'd hoped. Try to see the positive in the situation. So there you go. That's the message from Spirit for you. Maybe it is you've been really hoping for something and the situation has just not turned out the way you'd like it to. This happens all the time. I think when we really want something, it never goes the way we want it to. Or if we plan something else always comes up. So it's just the universe's way to say that it's not meant to be. You're not on the right path. It's not the right person. It's not the right decision. And just look at other ways of sort of, you know, doing it another way, kind of thing. I'm not that great at explaining things, but I do just say what I see with the cards. So let's see what's coming up for you beautiful Virgies for the month of March. So we've taken that first card, things not turning out how you'd hoped. Try to see the positive in the situation. So don't let it disappoint you if something is not turned out how you'd hoped. There's always another way. Okay, my lovelies. What are the messages, please, for the wonderful Virgos for the month of March? What can you tell us, please, for the month of March? What can you tell us, please, for the month of March? Oh, beautiful card. First card out is the Star. So maybe it is you are healing from this situation. Maybe you're healing from the disappointment. Three of Cups, celebrations on the cards. Eight of Wands. Always love to see that card. Talks about where we've been being stuck, movement forward, fast movement forward. Eight of Pentacles. Some great cards here. Five of Cups. Always one who has to spoil it. The Hierophant. Eight of Swords. The Hermit, you've shown up in your own reading here. And at the bottom of the deck is Judgment. So there, what a great energy to take you into March reading. Judgment doesn't show up in a reading for nothing. You've got divine guidance here from the heavens, trumpets blowing for you. This is connected in with that first card where it says things not turning out how you'd hope for. Try to see the positive in the situation. I feel if you do that, you do see the positive in this situation. You're protected divinely. Things are going to work out for you. The right people will come, and you will be successful in achieving whatever this is. Okay, let me just have a few moments to take a look at these energies. You are starting off with the beautiful Star card, one of my favourite cards. This talks about healing, deep healing. I mean, we do never truly heal ourselves from situations. There's always 10%, 15% that is still very much there. But this card, it talks about, you know, you have great intuition here. You are concentrating on you. You're giving yourself that self-love. And of course, it's a major arcana. So absolutely beautiful, beautiful energy. Now, it is paired with the Five of Cups. So I do feel here, you've had to grieve for something here. You've been in this sort of mood, you know, this grieving mode, because of some kind of loss here, where you've been looking back onto the past, just really sort of dwelling on this situation and not seeing it really, really clearly for what it is. But with it being paired here with the Star card, I do feel you are finally, you know, getting to grips with this, and you are finally sort of coming out of this situation. And when you do decide to put it behind you, there's definitely room for partying here. I feel your calendar, you're going to be really busy, you know, as you go into March. I feel, you know, you're going to have a really busy schedule. There's not going to be much time in the day for you because you are going to be so busy. Now, it does also talk about celebrating with friends, possibly friends you haven't seen for a while. It is paired here with a spiritual leader, the Hierophant. Now, maybe it is, you've got weddings to go to. The Hierophant talks about spiritual leadership, talks about having faith. It talks about, it can also relate to divorce. Maybe it is somebody's getting divorced here and they're going out partying with their friends to celebrate. Maybe this is what this Five of Cups is. You know, you've dwelled on this situation for too long. You have to take these messages where you can in your world, because they are just general, and they're not for every single person that connects to this reading. But just take snippets of it. If there's something in the reading that does connect with you, then it's obviously meant for you. But in this reading, you do have 3 major arcana, which talks about, again, significant movement forward in March. So I feel that as you've gone into this new decade, it's been movement forward all the way, okay? And you have the amazing 8 of Wands here, which is all fire energy, which is all progress, it's thoughts, it's action, where you're taking action to proceed with life, to proceed with making things happen for you. So maybe this is related to your career, whatever. If it is to do with your personal life, you know, you're not sitting back, you're getting out there with friends, getting out there to connect with the real, you know, more people, and you're getting out of this situation where you just felt trapped. The girl in the card, she can release that blindfold. She doesn't have to remain in situations that no longer serve her, that don't give her any love or respect, or, you know, feed her soul. You know, she doesn't have to be stuck in this same everyday situation. So great, you know, positive action forward here, and it's you that are taking those steps. So again, relating back to this first card, you know, you're not dwelling on something that's not turned out. You know, you have actually seen the positive in the situation, and it seems here you are still putting this really hard work and effort in. You know, you're up all days and hours of the night working on these goals, working on these issues, working, putting the hours in to earn the coin. It's paired here with the Hermit, so you've actually shown up here again in your own reading, Virgo. You showed up in your own reading last month. So it's true, you know. The hermit talks about going deep within, listening to our higher self. He's guided by the divine light. He knows, he's very wise. He knows about life. He knows he doesn't have to hide away. He can confront anybody, you know. So it's reminding you that you can go deep within. Don't be scared to really go deep within your soul and tell everybody what it is you want. You know, tell the world what you want to do. Okay, I'm looking at these intuition cards now. I'm going to pull 2 for you to see how it connects with this reading. What can you tell us, please, Spirit? What is Virgo going to work on for their intuition? Okay, first card. Answer the call. What is your soul calling to do? Whatever this is, you know, whatever this is, where you're really struggling to release this, you know, just do it. You know, just do it. Get the balls to just do it. And you'll be glad you did. You'll be glad you did. Priestess, how are you being called to step up and lead? Okay. How are you being called to step up to lead? So again, you know, it's asking you to be true to yourself. It's asking you, you know, don't let fears hold you back. Don't let people hold you back. Be true to who you are and you will succeed. And absolutely great. Lovely reading, Virgo. So I'll leave it there. Again, if you, I don't know if I mentioned, but if you could subscribe to the channel, the subscribe button is just down below. And if you'd like to connect with me on Instagram, you can direct message me there if you want a personal reading. It's Tanya Media Psychic Tarot. Okay, my lovelies, thank you so much, and I look forward to connecting with you for Easter. Bye from me.